is Mr. Friday. It's a cold one here in Vegas. It's about 50s, 60s, and it's October 26th. Yeah, October 26th. And today, we're going to the dyno. What I'm going to be doing is getting some numbers for my good buddy, Rich from VRF. He is back, and he is better than ever. He's helping out a lot. So what we have here, you already know, you've seen some of the videos already, but just a recap on what I have. Is coilover plugs. Have this Chris K. We're thinking it's Chris K intake manifold. 550 injectors, CT27 turbo, Link Extreme ECU, and what else? That should be it for the power adders. Yeah, intake manifold. So, what we're trying to achieve is that intake manifold, see what that gives us. So beforehand I had Rich do a baseline tune on the Link ECU, and from there I haven't really touched it. All I've been doing is touching the fuel tables to match that intake manifold since it was stock. I didn't change anything for ignition timing, so we're going to leave everything as is from ignition timing. Nothing is going to change from that. Just fuel tables and maybe bigger injectors, because afterwards, once that is done and dynoed and catching those numbers, we're going to install this, his new version 2 intake manifold with what this one has is a Audi S3 adapter with O-ring. So this is from VRF, look super pretty, using the stock plenum. Oh, it's heavy, it's heavy, I need to put this down. So this engine is Gabe's other engine that we're going to be building. So we're going to install that. But it's not going to be that. It is going to be... Let's see where it is. Where is it? Right here. Look at it. It's all cut up. All cut up. So what we are going to be doing is a DIY intake manifold. He's going to sell it as a kit, and I'm helping him develop it and doing a write-up on it. So we have this, which is going to come in the kit. You have your plate for your stock intake manifold. He will send you a billet adapter or inlet with the O-ring. With the O-ring. That's a beautiful piece. And you will use your stock intake manifold. You will do your own cutting. So I will be getting measurements, doing a full write-up on it, how to cut it, how to cut, measure, and weld. I'm not going to do the welding myself. I have a buddy that you could follow later on. I'll show you, because he's going to be doing all the welding. I think he's going to do the cutting. I'll do the cleaning and then do the install. So we're going to see pretty much between the two intakes, without changing ignition timing, just the fuel trim to accept that different kind of intake manifold. And when I do all the intake manifold stuff, I'm going to do a sneak peek on what I have to install. So as you can see, it's going to have this. have a new throttle body. With that throttle body, new fuel rail. We're with a 3-bar radium fuel pressure regulator. Have a plate. I have 1200 cc injectors. I have a throttle pedal. I have a nice little throttle pedal, so there's a little bit of that. You know about the intake manifold. And last, new intake or a new harness. So it's a fire truck. Oh, there is a fire truck back there. Well, guys, we're here at the dyno. It is a dyno jet. It is barely used. His name is Tony, and he's helping me out big time for checking out the numbers for my car. We're waiting for Gabe. We got Rufio here with us, right? Say hi. Say hi. No? No? Alright. But yeah, we're gonna put this on the dyno, see how it goes. Hopefully for some big numbers. So stay tuned for that.
Oh, it's freaking cold.
I know. Gabe's here.
What's up? This was quite the distance.
Yeah, it was.
It was 40 minutes for me to get here.
Same.
Holy crap.
What are you thinking, Gabe? What do you think the number will be?
I don't know, I have no experience, but I'm gonna guess lower. 280.
280? Alright. I like your optimism,
yeah,
and getting your hopes up, which I'm glad. I think I went too high, and
I'm going lower because it for me, I'm just like, if it's higher, then that's cool.
Yeah. Bring down your expectations. Expectations are low, so then you're gonna be a little bit happier about what numbers it is. But I'm going for 350 wheel.
Oh,
I'm looking
shit.
350 wheel.
Oh shit.
All right, Rufio. Hey everyone, so it's been a couple of days since the dyno and battery died, so I'm very sorry about that. So right now, car is in the garage, and I will be doing some work. Like I said, I have plenty of parts here for us to install. Intake manifold, I am going to measure, cut this intake manifold. This intake manifold is going to be cut, welded for the VRF plenum, well, not the plenum, but the intake manifold. A lot of parts. Like I said, we got the fuel rail, 1200cc injectors, 3-bar fuel pressure regulator, all that stuff, harness. So recap of what is in the car. It is a Gen 2 3S GTE. It has a ATS CT27 turbo, 550 injectors, Link ECU, which has been tuned, base tuned. All it is a base tune from Rich VRF design. So we're not going to change anything as far as timing goes. It's still a base timing, just to let the car run. We will do the same thing with the intake manifold that he has developed. Let's see what else. HKS cams, the 264 cams, which is set to 0 at this moment, needs to be cammed. Burke downpipe, custom 3-inch titanium exhaust, coilover plugs. It's on pump gas, a 91 pump at 17 psi. Boost. Let's see. Greddy style, or it is a, not Greddy style, it is a TCS intercooler with piping. I think that is it. AFM delete. So the way it ran, you saw the picture, you saw what it is. It's 270 horsepower to the wheels. On a dyno jet, so as raw as it can be. And you also saw that the dyno that I went to, the guy was just more, let's put it on, let's see the numbers. There's no fans, no fans to the intake manifold, no fans to the intercooler, no fans to the radiator. I just did 2 pulls. They're already consistent at 269 and then 270 horsepower, 250 something, I forget, I have to look at it. Foot-pounds of torque. There is an equation you can do if it was 15% from the crank. It's closer to 317 horsepower to the crank if you want to do those calculations. But there was no tuning. All it was just fuel tables, things like that. Ignition timing has not changed. So 270, I'm not angry about it. I'm very happy about that number, especially on the dyno jet. I was expecting to be a little bit over 300 horsepower to the wheels, and I'm still happy. We're not doing any big tunings on the car, but yeah, put the intake manifold in once it's all welded up, and everything else. But we're just going to change fuel tables in order for us to let the car run, because we will be having a 1200cc injectors. After that's all done, we'll be putting in E85 in the car, flex fuel for the whole thing, and see what kind of powers we get. But all we're trying to do right now is figure out horsepower differences between that Chris K intake manifold and the VRF design intake manifold, if there's any kind of difference. But watch out for the next video. I will be ripping this car apart and doing a whole bunch of maintenance stuff to it, and then bring it to the track after the dyno and tuning it. So Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. Peace out. Mr. Friday out.
Take me to Neverland.